Yo, what's going on, everybody? What is going on? It's your boy Joe Johnson here with the channel. Joe got something to say, man, and we got a lot. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, man. Paul Pierce got fired from ESPN. Kevin Durant got fined $50,000 for, I guess, a Twitter feud with Michael Rapaport. And the NBA, the officiating this year has just been hot garbage. I'm talking garbage. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about all that stuff, man, right after this intro. Let's get into it. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Joe Johnson here on the channel. Joe got something to say. If you are here for the first time, please do me a solid. Consider liking this video. Like this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the notification bell so that you are notified when I go live and drop more videos. So yeah, man, I hope you all had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. It is Monday, April the 12th, 2021. Can't believe we are like just powering through these months, man. Like these months be going by so fast, man, like crazy fast. You feel me? These months be going by so fast. We already in month 4, like almost through this month. Like before you know it, it's gonna be May. It's just crazy how, man, time just keep on progressing, just keep on going and going. Yo, man, over the past couple of weeks, been a lot of interesting things going on in the sports world, man. It's been a lot of interesting things going on in the sports world. The first thing that I wanted to start off with, man, in this video. And this live stream, man, is my man Paul Pierce, aka The Truth, man. If you don't know who Paul Pierce is, you've been living under a rock for the last, I want to say, 2 decades. You've been living under a rock for the past 2 decades. Paul Pierce, man, is a future Hall of Famer, future NBA Hall of Famer. Played majority of his career with the Boston Celtics. His entire career, majority of his career with the Boston Celtics. I want to say like the last 4 years of his career, 4 or 5 years of his career, he played with the Wizards, played with the Clippers, and then he played with Brooklyn, I believe, at one point in time, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, the Truth, aka Paul Pierce, man, was a phenomenal player. My man was a bucket. Paul Pierce was a walking bucket. Crazy trash talker, man. Like Paul Pierce, man, he was that guy. Paul Pierce is that guy. He's one of my favorite players, man, watching growing up. Phenomenal player, man. Phenomenal player. After he retired, man, he took a job with ESPN as a sports analysis. Was working with the Jump for a while. I think the Jump was like ESPN's preview of, like, you know, NBA on ESPN, Showcase Friday, things like that, man. And he was with ESPN for a minute. He was with ESPN for a while. Right, but over the weekend, I'm not going to show the video. Like I said, man, if you don't know what happened with Paul Pierce, he's been under a rock. But anyways, man, my man Paul Pierce, man, had, you know, a party, get together at his crib. You know what I'm saying? Had a party with his crib. If you're watching this live, let me know where you are watching this from, consider liking this video. Give me a quick little like. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. If you are not subscribed, and click that notification bell so that you are notified when I go live like I am right now and drop new content. But yeah, man, Paul Pierce had a party over the weekend, a couple of weekends ago, and in that video, it was an Instagram live. In that video, man, he was on IG live. Apparently, he was playing poker with his homies. Had a couple females there, drinks. You know what I'm saying? A little smokage is being passed around. I had a teacher, man. He called it gypsy salad. Little gypsy salad being passed around. That's neither here nor there. Whatever you do in your house is what you do in your crib. You feel me? That's what you do. Your business is your business. Is what you do in your crib, right? The females was there. They was dressed provocatively. You know what I'm saying? Doing their dances, twerking on camera, yada, yada, yada. My man Paul Pierce is partaking in the pleasantries. My man Paul Pierce is smoking the devil's grass and drinking that brown liquor, right? Come Monday morning, ESPN makes the announcement. They parted ways with Paul Pierce. Later that day, Paul Pierce posted a video of himself laughing. It was like the worst laugh ever. And then after that, he's been making, tweets and posts and stuff like that, talking about how, is he gonna come back like never before. He gonna come back better than ever. Got this one article that I just saw, man. I want to share it with y'all. Paul Pierce has been promising a big comeback on his Instagram and Twitter for days following his departure from ESPN, and did the same when he spoke to TMZ in Beverly Hills on Saturday night. ESPN reportedly fired the former Celtics legend who played a season for the Wizards after Pierce posted racy videos with some exotic dancers to his Instagram live. Pierce isn't dwelling on being let go, though. Stay tuned. And quote, that's all I'm going to say. Stay tuned. If could be coming as early as next week, Pierce told TMZ. Truth gonna bounce back like never before. That's all you gotta know. So, who knows what my man Pierce got up his sleeve? You feel me? Who knows what the truth got up his sleeve? The only thing that really really confuses me with this whole situation is ESPN really hasn't provided any information on why they let Paul Pierce go. I mean, they just abruptly fired him, right? And I saw a lot of people talking about a double standard. And some people mentioned Jalen Rose, who had a couple of DUIs while working for ESPN. I think one particular time he served like 7 months in jail for a DUI, right? Got out, said he'd never do it again. My man Paul Pierce posted a video with some females just having God time, you know what I'm saying? Playing poker, things of that nature. Women dancing, smoking weed. Maybe that's why they fired him. Who knows? Maybe ESPN has a marijuana policy. I don't know. Here's my thoughts, though. Here is my thoughts about that whole situation, right? If Paul Pierce is fired, why wasn't Jalen Rose fired? You feel me? Who knows? But I was telling my wife, man, and I was telling her just about the image that we portray, right? The image that we portray. You represent ESPN, who is owned by Disney, right? And Disney is probably the biggest monopoly media company on the planet. Disney doesn't just own theme parks and you got the Toy Stories and the all the movies that they've made. You know what I'm saying? The relationship they have with Pixar. You feel what I'm saying? Even now, the streaming platform, Disney is freaking huge. Like I said, they own ESPN. They own ABC. I forget who else they own, but they are a huge conglomerate. Like they're a huge media conglomerate, right? And when you begin to kind of portray them as a company that accepts that type of behavior, unfortunately, you gotta go. It sucks. You know what I'm saying? It sucks, unfortunately, that my man Paul Pierce got let go. I actually liked Paul Pierce. Sometimes, he's said some crazy comments, you know what I'm saying? Especially like his last stint, man. He thought, and he, called himself going on a farewell tour, and Draymond Green trashed him. Was like, they don't love you like they love Kobe. They don't love you like they love Kobe. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there, man. That's just crazy. What how that happened. And the other side is, I never pictured Paul Pierce to be that type of guy. You never know what people are like on and off the court, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh man, I didn't even see this. Saturday Night Live poking fun at at Paul Pierce. That's funny. I'm gonna have to watch that offline. But man, yeah. So let me know what y'all thoughts is on this whole Paul Pierce situation, man. What y'all think? Do you think ESPN should have fired Paul Pierce? Me personally, I don't think so. Maybe some kind of corrective action, maybe. That's just my personal opinion. I think firing him was a little bit extreme. It was a little bit extreme. And something else more extreme, man. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, man. I don't know if you all seen this. I saw this pop up on my Twitter, and I just thought this was absolutely hysterical, man. This back and forth that KD was having with Michael Rapaport. If you don't know who Michael Rapaport is an actor. Man, he's been in some classics. Michael Rapaport has been in some classics. But him and KD, man, was going back and forth on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? They was exchanging conversations. Apparently, there was like an interview that Michael Rapaport was supposed to do with KD. Let's see. Here we go. All right, let's check this out. The NBA has finally decided to take action against Kevin Durant for the homophobic and misogynistic insult he used in a private Instagram conversation with Michael Rapaport. Fining a guy $50,000. They fined Kevin Durant 50,000 bones for an Instagram conversation in the DMs, right? In his DMs, they fined him for his DM conversation with Michael Rapaport. Brooklyn Nets forward Kevin Durant has been fined $50,000 for using offensive and derogatory language on social media, the NBA announced. Now, this was in, like I said, this was in the DMs, man. This was in the DMs. And this is where I'm mad at Michael Rapaport, right? Because Michael Rapaport, in my opinion, he whack for this. Like a whole clown for screenshotting the entire conversation and just putting it out there for the whole world to see, man. Like, who does that? Who does that? You feel me? Like, if he had never posted the DMs, the NBA would have never known what Kevin Durant said, and KD would have 50K still in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? I just find it crazy that the NBA has that much power that, you can be fined for a whole DM conversation that you having with somebody else. Like, Imagine them bugging his crib, man, and he talking with his homies or whatever, and they like, yo, we heard your whole entire conversation. We finding you 100,000 for this conversation or whatever. I just find that crazy, man. But yo, Michael Rapaport, you a op, you the op for posting the whole conversation. Michael Rapaport said he felt threatened, right? Kevin Durant acknowledged that his actions were inappropriate. I guess, man. You know what I'm saying? That could be up in the air. Like I said, man, what you do at home is what you do at home, but it's an issue when it becomes public, right? Because once again, Kevin Durant represents the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Adam Silver signs his checks. You know what I'm saying? The NBA is a global brand, and they got a brand to protect. So, hey, I guess this comes with the territory. As we previously reported, Rapaport posted screenshots of recent DM conversation with Durant, which the actor felt crossed a line. Now, there was some stuff in this conversation that crossed the line, right? Now, my man Michael Rapaport, he stated that oh, wow. Michael Rapaport stated, I receive threats and disgusting messages daily, but never in my wildest dreams did I think Kevin Durant would be among them. What's that? Is that a goat? I don't know. I don't know what that says, but he said, is now threatening me, bringing up my wife, and wants to fight. This is supposed to be America's sweetheart, right? Now, hey, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in the NBA, man, that, you know, they blow smoke and all that. But a lot of these players, man, they don't want the smoke like that. A lot of these players don't want the smoke. It's only a handful of cats, probably not even a handful of cats in the league that really want the smoke. I know for sure James Jones or James Johnson. James Johnson used to play for the Heat. I think he played for Dallas now. He wanted to smoke for real. The guys that really wanted to smoke is out the league, and I'm talking cats like Ron Artest, Steven Jackson. Them boys wanted to smoke. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to hear Kevin Durant wanting to fight and all that, first of all, Kevin Durant, bro, you skinny, dog. You Slim Jim, dog. But man, let's get into these messages, man, that Kevin Durant sent out. Now, I will have to warn you that this conversation is graphic, it's vulgar. You've been warned, but this is how Kevin Durant talk, and I wonder what Mama Durant had to say when she saw this foolishness. Oh boy. KD seemed deeply in his feelings with NBA on TNT crew after the game. He's super sensitive about everything. Don't do the interview. Kevin Durant responds, yeah. Then I guess this is Michael Rapaport responding. Or is this KD? I think this is KD responding. I think the purple is KD and this is Michael, if I'm not mistaken. Or the other way around. Could be the other way around. Easy Money Sniper. Oh no, this is KD. This is Michael. Michael says just do the interview. If you're upset about something they said, say something up there looking like you were gonna cry. Kevin Durant responds, I did the interview. Yep. Tell your baby daddy Chuck to be better at his job and frame his questions better. He gave me 2 options for that question. Yes and no. Next string, right? KD, I heard it all before you. Chuck doesn't need you as security, you pale pasty. Whoa. I swear I'm going to spit in your face when I see you. That's disgusting, KD. If you're watching this, that is disgusting. That is disgusting. Bet your life on it. Then he says, meet me on West 17th Street at 10. This is when it gets real, right? He was like, well, better yet, what's your address? So now you going to come to his crib, KD? You going to come to his crib and do what? And do what? Like nobody don't know who you are. And do what? 10 a.m., catch a steak on the corner. Meet me there. P word. Oh, man. You, for even caring how I do an interview, all you do is, yep. Other, whoa, for attention. Whoa, Trump didn't pay attention to your sorry. So now you want to use everybody else to get views and laughs. Your life is a joke. You, whoa, go get some sun. Whoa. I ain't really like this comment from Michael Rapaport. He said, go to Brownsville and help the people that need it, goofball. Apparently Brownsville is like a poor, underprivileged community in Brooklyn. Kevin Durant says, you go do it, you clown, good for you, but nobody gives a sucker. Yep, can't wait to tell you all this in person. Really, you can't wait to tell all that in person? Okay, all right. And then I guess Michael Rapaport called his lawyer. Kevin Durant called him, yep. You couldn't talk, poor, what? Okay, defamation of character. Your wife mad because you wasting that little bit of money on lawyers because you can't take a joke. How yo doesn't even respect you. At that point, man, Kevin Durant was just out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? That Kevin Durant was out of pocket, bro, with that conversation. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people are soft, boy. They getting their feelings. Some people can't take criticism. And that's just the bottom line. It's a lot of people that can't take criticism. Right. Kevin Durant obviously can't take criticism at all. I always thought KD was soft, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Amazing scorer. Can't take that away from him, man. He's a great player. I don't know, man. There's just something about him mentally that's kind of soft, especially when he made that switch from OKC to Golden State. That was worse than LeBron. You feel what I'm saying? At least Bron came back to Cleveland and won a chip. He won a chip with the guys he left. Kevin Durant had Golden State by the neck up 3-1 and let them jokers come back and win. And then the next season, he wearing white and gold. You a sucker. You are forever a sucker. You relieve LeBron of the shame for leaving Cleveland to go to Miami the first time. It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for a chip. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, a lot of these players, they don't want to smoke. KD was selling wolf cookies in the DMs, man. I don't buy it no bit. But like when you start threatening dudes, man, you start bringing people wives into it, bro, you out of pocket, man. And, you know, as crazy as it is, I think Kevin Durant deserved a fine because he was just out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they got rules that you got to abide by on and off the court. It's just simple as that. Once again, it all goes back to your brand, man, and how people view you. You know what I'm saying? How people view you. People view you as a, you know, I'm not even going to say it, but, you know, people view you as that type of person, man, a jerk or whatever, an a-hole. That stuff follows you. That stuff follows you. Now fans are seeing this. Yo, you are a jerk, KD, and you are an a-hole. That ain't going to affect his money. Kevin Durant's going to get paid regardless because Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant, one of the best scorers in the league right now. One of the best small forward / power forwards in the league right now. But, yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think about Kevin Durant's mouth, this $50,000 fine. And what's crazy, man, is like when Kevin Durant came into the league, He was like super vocal about his faith. You know, he was vocal. He was super vocal about his faith, man. Like he was very vocal. I remember an interview he did with Doris Burke. Right, DB was asking him. He was killing it, man. This was when he was back at OKC. He was killing it, killing it. I think this was his MVP season. He was smashing people, man, like just killing the league. And she asked him, was like, what goes into a streak like this? And he was like, that ain't even me. It's all Jesus. And she laughed and was like, you had nothing to do with it. He was like, nah, it's all him. All glory goes to Jesus, right? He was super vocal about his faith, man. And now we're seeing like his character like really, really be revealed. You know what I'm saying? I think his character, had really, really been revealed the last couple of years. And it's like, dang, man, your witness. What's going on? Now I know, man, we human and we have moments. I have moments. You feel what I'm saying? I have moments. I'm not going to lie. I have my moments. But my moments aren't as public as Kevin Durant's moments. You know what I'm saying? And this is, what really, really bothers me about public figures that are, they come out and they're very vocal about their faith, and then they just start wilding out. Like they just, you know what I'm saying? Now you can't even tell. You can't even tell if you on the light side or you on the dark side. I don't know, KD. I don't know. You gotta help me out. Like I said, I wonder how Mama Durant feel about this vulgarity in your language. But it is what it is, man. And lastly, man, I want to talk about these NBA refs, fam. I want to talk about these NBA refs, man. If y'all been paying attention to the league lately, man, the league has been trash. Like I've sat down and I watched a few games, and then the games that I have watched, it's like, how was that a foul? How was that a tech? You throwing them out for that? What are we doing? Right? And this is being spoken about around the entire league, man. This is being spoken about around the entire league. And I saw this article today that I want to read, man. It's from the Sideline Q. NBA officiating this season has been terrible. I agree. Right? Missed calls. There has been a lot more missed calls than usual this year. Whether it's on a foul, traveling violation, or even an illegal screen. The fact that so many of these things are going unnoticed by the refs is disappointing. While a bad call in the middle of a game can be frustrating enough by itself, ultimately, if the bad officiating at the end of a game, that is crucial. It's so difficult seeing a missed foul call on the opposing team that could have altered the outcome of the game in the end. You feel what I'm saying? Then you have soft calls, right? Soft call was when a foul is called for little to no contact. We see a lot of it. We see a lot of soft calls, man. When a veteran like LeBron is being guarded by a younger player, it's tough to avoid a call like that when you're defending on a player that the refs tend to favor, man. And we've seen a lot of that this year, man. Like players smacking air and LeBron falling out. Oh, he hit my face, right? And then you watch the slow-mo and it's zoomed in and you like, man, there's like 6 inches between my man's fingers and his face. He didn't even touch him. These cats out here be acting like it ain't nobody business. You feel me? And then what I've seen a lot of, man, is bad ejections. Like people being thrown out for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they getting thrown out for nothing. I was watching, what game was I watching the other day, man? Oh, man. I forget what game I was watching the other day, and it was a good game. And, it was the Lakers and I think Brooklyn. Somebody. It wasn't Brooklyn because it wasn't Saturday. Whatever. I know it was the Lakers because, what's the boy name? Montrezl Harrell was in the middle of it. Montrezl Harrell played for the Lakers? Right? I know I ain't crazy, man. I think Montrezl Harrell played for the Lakers. Help me out. It was the Raptors. It was the Raptors. It was the Raptors. Montrezl Harrell. It was the Raptors, right? Yeah. So foul happened. It was pretty hard. It wasn't even that hard of a foul. Something light. You know what I'm saying? Montrezl Harrell, he come in as he always does, kind of interjects himself into the situation, and then both two players, they start, talking back and forth as they do. No hands were thrown, no punches were thrown. They was just talking back and forth with each other. What did the refs do? Threw them both out. What? You threw them out? Come on, right? Draymond Green gets ejected for like literally nothing, right? Draymond Green's gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? He got 2 texts, they threw him out. Bradley Beal got fouled. He goes to the free throw line. He's shooting the free throw, right? And he's talking to the ref, but he didn't say nothing crazy. He was laughing or whatever, and the ref, teed him up. Then teed him up again, threw him out. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like cats dunking on people and then staring them down as they do. I understand the taunting rule. I think the taunting rule is kind of weak to me, in my opinion. But like, it just seemed like any and everything they are calling, and it's making the game longer. I literally watched the first half of Brooklyn and LA, and I was like, why is this first half so daggone long? Because there were so many fouls called, bro. Like, they just calling everything. They just blowing the whistle just to be blowing the whistle. And it's making the game so long. It's making the product of the game so bad. We already can't be there, right? And now it's like, I don't even want to watch the game on TV because, my God, like this game that's supposed to last like 2 hours is down like 3 hours, 3.5 hours, because y'all can't get it together. Everything is a foul, right? If it looked like hard contact, it's got to be reviewed. That takes time. I'm like, oh my God, what are we reviewing? What are we reviewing? Like, why is it taking so long for y'all to review this? Right? Just so bad, man. So bad. And it's so annoying. I hate it. I really, really hate it. NBA refs, y'all got to get y'all stuff together, man. Because, like, this stuff cannot take place when the play-in happens. You know what I'm saying? When those last 2 seeds, those last 2 spots that last spot needs to be filled for the playoffs. The play-in, like, you can't have that in a pivotal game like that, and especially in the playoffs, bro. Like, saw a game, man, where Kyrie Irving got ejected, and it's like, yo, man, why? Like, why are the best players on each team being ejected? Now, like, the cats, I cut on the TV to watch Kyrie play, but now I can't watch Kyrie play because y'all threw him out for something stupid. Something stupid. It wasn't even that egregious. It's unfortunate, man, what's happening to the league. The league is so pancakey soft, it don't make no sense, man. You can't even look at a ref, right? Referee miss a call, you can't even look, you can't breathe. If you breathe wrong, if you breathe too many breaths in the second, technical foul. Referees are whack, man, I tell you. They're whack. W-A-C-K caps. Whack. Hey, man, let me know what y'all think about everything I just talked about. Paul Pierce, Kevin Durant, and the refereeing this season, man. Let me know y'all thoughts. Once again, my name is Joe, and Joe Got Something to Say. Make sure that you like this video. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click the notification bell so that you are notified when I go live with more video content. Till next time, you all stay safe. God bless, and I will see you all next time. Peace out. Yeah. Okay. It's my time.
no cap. I'm winning and living my life.